are working to learn more about a bizarre death investigation here in Indy at a Planet Fitness on the south side.
Yeah, a man was found dead in a tanning bed there yesterday. Matthew Foltz is live outside of that Planet Fitness with more on what we've learned about this. Good morning, Matthew.
Yeah, good morning to you both. We know that this man was reported missing on Friday after coming here to the gym. However, he wasn't found until Monday morning inside of the tanning bed here. And keep in mind, this was all while the gym was open over the weekend. And the biggest question this morning is, how did this go unnoticed? Now, I want you to take a look at your screen. This is 39-year-old Derek Sink, who was found dead Monday morning here at the Planet Fitness. Family members tell us that Sink was a loving man, but also struggled with drugs. They tell us that there was a needle also found in the room with him. Many people taking to social media overnight questioning how employees could let this happen. One man writing, quote, "I wondered what was going on because it smelled weird and they had a tanning bed blocked off today when I was there." Now, right now, Metro Police aren't saying much in their investigation other than that they are investigating a death here. Planet Fitness also says they are working with the franchise owner of this location to work to determine what happened. Now, Sink's family also tells us that they hope moving forward, Planet Fitness will have more stricter cleaning policies as well as more end-of-the-day checkups by their employees in hopes of preventing this from happening again. Ladies.
Okay, guys, now we're starting to learn just a tidbit more about the situation that happened at a Planet Fitness in Indianapolis, where a missing man who had been missing for a few days was found dead inside of one of the tanning beds. And apparently, according to law enforcement, he was there in that tanning bed for days on end while people searched for him. Now, the crazy part is that his family knew that the last location he was at was Planet Fitness. They knew that he was going to that location. But despite saying that and telling people that, the employees still did not find the guy's body in the tanning bed. Law enforcement still did not know where the guy was at. And to make matters worse, this guy had already had run-ins with the law. I guess he had a problem with drugs. They found a needle in the room as well. But to make matters even crazier, the guy had on an ankle monitor that was monitoring where he was. Okay? And the reason why the family got alarmed in the first place is because he had a curfew. He had a certain time that he had to be home every day, and he did not get home. And days passed, and he never came home. But despite having on an ankle monitor that would literally show law enforcement his location, law enforcement didn't find him for days. And even the employees and the people who were going to Planet Fitness to work out, they all stated that they smelled something really bad. So it just blows my mind that these Planet Fitness employees are like, yeah, we smelled something really bad, but you didn't decide to maybe open the door to the tanning room to see where the smell was coming from. It shows, to me, this story shows how dumbed down and numb people are. And it shows that a lot of people have jobs that they have no business having. If you work at Planet Fitness, you should be cleaning Planet Fitness. We shouldn't be hearing about a body that was left inside of a tanning bed for 3 or 4 days, because y'all should be cleaning that tanning bed every single day. But now we know they don't. Not only do they not clean it every day, they don't clean it every other day, and they had no plans on ever cleaning it until law enforcement had to bust in and let them know, hey, that smell you've been smelling? Well, while you were looking at your phone and busy on social media, scrolling through TikTok while smelling the smell of death, it turns out there was a dead body in the next room, and all of you all are too dumbed down to even open the door to see what the smell was. It's like you lose faith in humanity a little bit every time when you hear one of these stories. Because like I said, I feel like people are just coasting through life like zombies. They're totally numb and unaware of their surroundings. And I'm guilty of this too. This happens to me sometimes too. But it doesn't happen to me to the level that, hey, I'm going to be at my job totally numb to what's going on around me, I'm not going to know that there's a dead guy in this room that I should have cleaned 3 days ago, right? But this is where we're at, and it's sad because I see stories like this way too often. Way too often, and it makes me question, like, what is really going on with people? How do you not notice something's wrong? How do you not recognize something's wrong? Are you just that, I don't know, are you that glued to your phone and social media to the point that you just don't even know what's going on around you at all? But the family of this man who tragically passed away inside of Planet Fitness has now spoken out. They revealed some more information that was interesting to me. Obviously, they're upset, but hey, let's go ahead and roll this news clip. Let's listen to a little bit of what they have to say, and then I'll be right back with more.
A body found in a tanning bed at a Southside gym. It's believed the body may have been there for days.
teammates Kat Sandoval talks with the victim's family.
It was a foul smell that lingered for days that led police to find a dead body here at the Planet Fitness in the south side of Indianapolis.
And there was a weird odor, but they just kept like spraying stuff and told us like not to worry about it. And then not too long like after, there was a coroner that came in, and then the cops followed like right behind them.
Alexis Kaufman was at the gym Monday morning when 39-year-old Derek Sink's body was found. Family called police to report Sink missing after he failed to come home Friday night. He was on house arrest for drugs and didn't show up on time. Sink's grandmother and brother didn't want to be on camera, but they did show me photos of Sink.
He took such pride in himself.
He could be extremely fun. He could be extremely loving and kind. We joked when we were kids that he could get lost in a hall of 1,000 mirrors.
They said police found him in a tanning bed. They believe he had been there for 3 days and that no one checked in on him. Family members say a needle was also found. They said the family found his car in the gym's parking lot. They went inside multiple times in search of him. And they also said they smelled that odor and even asked about the tanning room.
Even when Kimberly, my daughter, and her friend were over there inside talking to them, they did not open that door because they said they weren't allowed to.
Planet Fitness tells me the franchise owner is working with local authorities in their investigation and that we have robust operational brand protocols in place. As the safety and well-being of our members is our top priority, we are working closely with our local franchisee to ensure that they are upholding those brand protocols. The company didn't say why they never checked in on Sink. Still, his family has so many questions left unanswered.
That's what we can't figure out is why someone didn't check the room.
The family says the funeral plans are sometime next week, and Sink leaves behind a 20-year-old son. Reporting in the south side of Indianapolis.
Okay. Now, this is where I start to get even more aggravated with this story. For one, why is it the couple of people that we heard from that talked about this situation on camera, why are they giggling and laughing? I understand being nervous in front of cameras, but like in the last video I made about this topic and in this one, the two women that I guess news outlets reached out to speak to, they're kind of giggling and laughing about the situation. And I think that goes to show what I was just explaining, how people are so numb and dumbed down to what's going on around them. You know, hey, you were here working out for days, smelling the smell of a dead body in the next room. Shouldn't you be upset? Shouldn't you be kind of grossed out? Shouldn't you be sad for this guy's family or something like that? But no, I'm just going to giggle about it. This is something I can make a TikTok video about and tell my girlfriends and laugh about. And it's like, I got a good sense of humor. I can laugh at anything. Yeah, I could crack jokes about this too, but still, it's like, I don't think the realization sets in with people anymore these days. Nothing is taken seriously. But the most aggravating part of this story is to me, and there's a lot of aggravating parts about this story, I think this guy's life maybe could have been saved. I don't know. Who knows? But so far, we know that he told his family that Planet Fitness was where he was going. So that was his last known location. So right there off the bat, that location should have been searched thoroughly. And when I say searched thoroughly, it's not like they have to do, too much. All they had to do was open one door and be like, oh, well, there he is, but they didn't, okay? Even though knowing that this missing guy's last location was Planet Fitness, they didn't bother to check the tanning bed. All right, so that's aggravating. The other aggravating part is, as I explained, the guy had on an ankle monitor. If his probation officer wanted to violate his probation and put him in jail, best believe they would find his location in a heartbeat. But the guy's missing. No one knows. Maybe he's dead, alive, who knows? Oh, well, we're going to take days on end to go ahead and search the location of his ankle monitor, which I guess that's how they eventually found him. But here's the most aggravating part. The guy's car was parked in the parking lot the whole time. So his last known location is Planet Fitness. He has an ankle monitor on that will show law enforcement that he's at Planet Fitness, and his car is parked in the parking lot of Planet Fitness. Yet the guy's missing for days, and no one searches the tanning room. And by search, I mean you open the door, you see, oh, what? There's a guy in a tanning bed dead? Oh, hell, what the hell's going on here? It's literally that quick. Last known location, Planet Fitness. Ankle monitor on showing that he's at Planet Fitness. Car parked in front of Planet Fitness. No one takes 5 fucking minutes out of their day to search Planet Fitness. It takes a half a week for people to finally say, oh, well, let's search the Planet Fitness, I guess. Let's open that one effing door that we had to open this entire time, right? But I guess, how can we be disappointed by this? I mean, look at the people that were interviewed. They're giggling and laughing and smiling about it. Because no one takes anything seriously in this world. It's so wild to me. It's absolutely wild that people are just working out, doing their thing. And I don't blame everyone that came into Planet Fitness to work out, but I damn sure blame the employees. And if you're someone that goes to Planet Fitness to work out, I think you should keep this in mind that, hey, this might not be a very clean location because apparently druggies are in here overdosing. You know what I mean? I guess they don't clean the damn gym for days or even weeks on end. I guess not. Hell, they don't even look in the tanning room. Who knows what could be going on in there? You might as well go and throw a party in the tanning room. Go freaking squat and live in the tanning room. They probably wouldn't even know. Create your own apartment in the tanning room. Why not? Why are you paying such a high price for rent? Move out and go move into the tanning room at freaking whatever, Planet Fitness. They'll never know because they don't clean the place. And because guys probably don't use the tanning bed that much. So they'll never know. You can go in there and create your own freaking society. You know what I mean? Go in there and start charging people to use the tanning beds. Create your own business within Planet Fitness because apparently the employees don't give a damn about what's going on. People are shooting up, dying, Lord knows what. And this comes just a few months after a Planet Fitness employee was arrested for planting cameras in the tanning bedroom. So it's either you got creeps monitoring the tanning bedroom, or you got people not doing their job that don't even care about the tanning room, and you got people shooting up and it's just wild. It's absolutely wild, folks. But hey, we keep hearing about these crazy things happening at these places of business, and I just wonder what's going to happen next. What are we going to hear next? A couple weeks ago, a woman gets cooked alive in an oven. Now a man gets cooked alive after ODing in a tanning bed. What's next? Who knows? Let me know what you think is next down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.